Hello and welcome to this video. My name is John Gait, not my name. Maybe his name is really John Gait, or is that something that I should know? Is that some very subtle historical reference that I'm not getting? John Gait doesn't ring a bell. Okay, maybe go for Benko. Reversed Benko. Then e3, yeah? Yeah, he just plays it like white does with colors reversed. Tempo should mean something, but I have no clue how this is played. I have analyzed this. The colors reversed scenario, but that is a while ago. I don't like it. Absolutely not. I ultimately discarded this idea of playing against the e3 line of the Benko. And now, well, it's like, just like every move, let's just play it in a split second, yeah, you know. Okay, I mean, I'm always so rattled by this that I'm blundering now d2, yeah. Great, it's just great. I never understand how people can play that fast, yeah, like in a really rare variation that nobody has a clue about, really. They play instant moves. And good moves, yeah, perfect moves. Whatever. Now I'm just material down for nothing. How much? 2 pawns? Yeah, 2 pawns for absolutely nothing. Okay, if I play rook f2, what's going on then? How do you save that bishop? I don't see how. Did he trapped his own bishop somehow? Anyway, I was 2 pawns down, so it might not be the easiest of things to win it. Even though, I mean, my bishops are very active, and it's not easy at all for him to get something going with his pawns. That is often a thing. If you have a couple of pawns for a piece, if they are not coordinated, as they are on both sides of the board and they cannot form connected passed pawns quickly, then quite often the pawns are rather worthless. And this is worthless. Worthless would be too strong in this case, but they are not worth all that much. Okay, now here, what is the thing? I can just take e5, huh? Right? And asking him about the b7 pawn as well. Okay. Attack b4. The bishop on d6 makes rook b8 impossible. Okay. Knight on a3 is actually pretty good, yeah? It covers c4 and covers b5 and cannot be attacked, so it's quite okay. Hey, my pawn structure. Celebrating a glorious comeback. That was weird. I completely screwed everything up, and then I was winning all of a sudden. I cannot save this. Oh, I wanted to blunder everything again. Fortunately, it's difficult to screw this up. I played the most terrible opening ever. By the way, I was probably confusing you with my commentary in the opening. So I was referring to this line in the Banco. Here in my Banco repertoire that I released about 2 years ago on Chessable, I ultimately recommended that black should take here and go for a more tactical way of playing with queen a5 and so on. I examined this line, this, bishop b7, rook a3, e6. And we here take queen d6 is a critical variation. So keep that in mind, and now look at our game. The difference is that black has not played this move. It makes a difference, it must make a difference, but I have no clue what it is. I mean, okay, one thing I do understand, if I take on b4, in the other variation there is a takes, so that rook a6, ba6 becomes a possibility. Here after a b4 he always has to take with the piece, of course. But all in all, that is not great. Yeah, probably the whole line for white is not the most fantastic choice. Yeah, okay, knight a3 is just bad, I guess. Knight e5 should lead to some compensation. Yeah, it's believable. Yeah, I've got some activity for sure for the pawn. And knight e1 was just completely terrible. I was just blundering d2. It's just what it is. did not at all see that was hanging, and I'm just basically lost. Knight b4 is just a really big one. Yeah, from -2 point something for white to +2 point something. So black is completely winning here, and he's completely lost after blundering the bishop. Okay, rook fd1 was stronger. Okay. Because here he has this way to save himself, which wouldn't even be possible here, as this hangs. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So it was a pretty awful game on all accounts. Yeah, I also at a very late stage I spotted that I'm actually winning the piece. Yeah, and here white is winning quite easily, even though if you just would do a pure count, yeah, I would say okay, he's got 2 pawns, but it's just like everything hangs, and he cannot prevent me from picking everything up. It was just completely lost. Yeah, pretty error, mistake ridden game. Yeah, thanks a lot for watching.